Alright. The following program is uncensored. It contains strong language and adult content not suitable for children under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is extremely advised. The views and opinions expressed in this show are solely of the hosts and guests are not those of Texas A&M University, its subsidiaries, affiliates, students, faculty, or staff. You have been warned. Good evening. We are live inside the Memorial Student Center. This is the all-new J Jones Live Fridays, right here, only on YouTube, and now we're broadcasting on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/jayjoneslive2005. That's right, no censors, no commercial breaks, no holding back. We are awaiting the arrival of Sean Walraven. I see him coming. There he is. He'll be joining us in just a second. So yeah, we are simulcasting here tonight. And there's the man of the hour. Alongside Sean Walraven, I am Jay Jones. This is a new episode of J Jones Live Fridays. Sean, I want you to take a look right here at this beautiful screen. Notice that we are not using Wirecast for YouTube. Twitch, the game streaming program, has released a new update that allows us to go to YouTube Live. So I am simulcasting on Twitch and YouTube, without censors or commercial breaks, because that's how we roll down here.
When did we have commercial breaks before?
I don't know. We were running into ads before when we were on like Ustream or live stream.
Fair enough.
So yes, we are indeed live. First of all, how's it going?
It's going alright.
I heard that you were at the PlayStation 4 launch event over at GameStop.
I was.
How was it?
It's good. I'd say about 50 people were there. And that's just at the GameStop on Allman. They had to buy a receipt, so you had to pre-order.
Oh, so you had to pre-order.
Or at least order before midnight.
Ah, I got you.
The cutoff was midnight. You couldn't come at
like 12:01 or anything like that.
You can get your PlayStation.
Did you see the PlayStation?
I saw the box for the PlayStation.
You didn't see the actual...
Nobody busted it out. No. So, but other than that, saw the first guy get the PlayStation 4. He wasn't very talkative, but I guess he was thrilled.
I mean, he probably wasn't too talkative because he wanted to play his game.
Right. Some people have been out there at least since 1 in the afternoon.
Seriously?
Yep.
Damn, that's dedication right there.
Yep. Waiting for the midnight release. Some of them got their stuff, left, came back just before midnight. But they got a number on their receipt, so they didn't matter when they purchased it, they still get it at that time. Like, they'd have to go in a pneumatic order. So if you got one and you purchased it Thursday, then you could show up at 11:45 and be the first one.
Now that's some stuff right there.
Yeah, so, but yeah, they were happy and thrilled out there. Got a couple of good interviews and have it ready for YouTube tonight, and I will post it after I leave here. I'm gonna go put it on the flash drive, take it over.
So it's gonna be are you ready for the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, I'm ready. Like, it doesn't look like there's gonna be anything too crazy. They're gonna be innovative and whatnot. But yeah, I believe I'm ready.
Yeah. Now of course you know PlayStation 4 is available on right now available at GameStop, Best Buy, wherever.
Right.
course, there's going to be a lot of games now available because of, PlayStation 4's release. So, do you think that the numbers for the PS4 are going to supersede the numbers for the Xbox One next week?
It's an interesting question because the Xbox people are still loyal to the Xbox. PlayStation did have converted some fans at first when the Xbox was doing all sorts of crazy things. But then they stopped doing those crazy things, and so people went back to the Xbox One. So I think it's going to be really close.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have anyone watching right now, I think.
We even have a chat on this thing?
Yes, I'm using Mumble. Mumble!
Nobody talking yet?
Nope. I have all the instructions on there, so they should know how to get there.
They have to sign in?
Do that?
They have to sign in or anything?
They do have to sign in. So, But yeah. Crazy stuff. So, story out of Canada. Toronto Mayor, what's his name?
Something.
I forgot his fucking name. Anyway, he's been under fire lately for,
smoking the crack.
Apparently. He says it's 100% false.
Actually, he admitted to it because they had video
Oh, did he?
proof of him. They had video proof of him smoking, so he admitted to it. He's denying that he's a crack addict. They only did it once.
I see. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I mean, here we go, Toronto Mayor. City Council votes to strip embattled Mayor Rob Ford, embattled Mayor of his power, of some of his powers. At this point, why don't he just step down?
Because he's made it evident that he's not stepping down, no matter what. You're live, apparently.
Well, yes, I am. So yeah.
He's even gonna run for a second term when he gets there.
The what?
He's gonna run for another term when he gets there.
Oh, another term. Okay.
Yeah.
So, A&M is taking a bye week this week.
They are.
I thought you only have one bye week in football season.
It depends. Last year they didn't have any bye weeks, and this year they have two.
Huh. Well, that's fun. A&M did beat Mississippi State.
Yep.
51-41, I think that was the score.
Yeah.
They played the ball. They got the points. Sports.
They almost lost it.
Yeah.
Because they were up. First it was pretty close. Then they got up by big, and then they started letting them come back.
Yeah.
And that game was the last home game at Kyle Field until 2016, I guess.
Really?
They already tore up Kyle Field, and it's going to be down pretty much next year.
I thought they were saying that they were going to do phases of it, but have it playable on 2014 and 15. Because they started
15,
like.
I don't think about that yet. I have my doubts because construction, it'll be playable.
It'll be playable, but
then nobody's gonna be there because the seats won't be there.
Right. And they've already hiked up the amount of seats for A next year, B the year after when all that construction's said and done. Right. That's a $450 million thing. Like $450 million. That could go to like, I don't know, a new division of like a new school on the campus. Like
it could be like 3 different departments.
Yeah. Like I mean, yeah, I know we're a university that's so centered around sports, specifically football, yada yada. I get that. However, at the same time, what are universities there for aside from sports? Education. So I think, okay, fine, do the Kyle Field renovation, but hey, how about, next time you raise a shitload of money like that, put it towards some programs. Make dining services better.
Not gonna do any of that.
I mean, I'm asking for a miracle, of course, but
it all boils down to the Board of Regents, and the Board of Regents is controlled by former Aggies who donate to A&M. And former Aggies who donate to A&M don't care about education; they care about football.
football.
So there you go. That's the formula.
Sadly, I think it's a sad formula.
When A&M starts raising its own money, it can do whatever it wants to it.
That's true. I agree with that. However, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't raise their own money, so therefore their pants are tough.
It's sad, but you gotta deal with it.
Yep.
But yeah, I saw them making like the frames for the first part of their expansion, like on the northeast side.
Fair enough.
Because there's supposed to be some sort of like.
There's supposed to be outer walls for each side of it.
Well, yeah. And on top of that, it's supposed to be completely bullshit. They're taking down that big ass TV.
Because they're kind of close to that.
I'm just like, but it was a big ass TV.
They're probably going to put it somewhere else.
I mean, if they're gonna bring it back, put it on the top of the south end. It'll look awkward, but hey, it's a big ass TV.
They'll put it somewhere.
I mean, hell, if Dallas can, if the Cowboys can have one big ass screen in the middle of their field, shit, I think.
Well, that's because they have a ceiling.
True.
Kyle Field's going to be a stadium without a ceiling.
I get that. I still think there should be a WrestleMania there. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get big enough.
I'm right here, so.
What are you doing?
Just mama.
Whoa.
Let's do 15. I guess that'll work.
Where are you looking?
Like I said, you'll be looking at your mama. Let's do it.
Wow. Feel good about that?
Yep. That's not what I wanted. The thing's all fucked up.
Mom's all fucked up.
There it is.
Oh.
Alright, you can just do that, whatever.
I mean,
Stand by.
as Sean looks for an image. There we go. Yeah. To see how they're.
Yeah, it's gonna be straight stadium around.
Yeah.
But from the looks of it, everybody will be able to see what's going on though.
Yeah. Like, the way it looks, it's just like, for one, I hope they get rid of those damn ramps.
Fair enough. Another one. The west side.
That looks better.
Yeah.
Just get rid of those damn ramps.
It's probably gonna
I
be
was like,
it's probably gonna be like TVs all up in here. They have to have the ramps. It's gotta be wheelchair accessible.
yeah, that makes sense.
Look at all this open
That's why
area.
they make elevators.
Fair enough. They'll probably have elevators and ramps. Like, you can't fit like 100, like this whole deck in an elevator.
Oh.
West side will not. Oh, they'll have Ace. No, I guess those are security guys.
Huh?
No, those are not security. I guess that's a statue. They'll have 2 statues.
Yeah. I think it'll be really. What are you trying
I
to
was
do?
trying to do your little.
What? Zoom out?
Now where you go to your other crap. There.
Oh. Here we go. So that's gonna be fun. So next week A&M takes on LSU. The week after, they take on Missouri.
On Thanksgiving.
What do you think about LSU?
I think LSU can surprise them, but probably won't. Maybe. I feel like LSU could hold their own against some of the better SEC teams, but they got destroyed by Alabama, so they're either going to be on a downhill swing or they're going to be really pissed off. So it depends on what a week without practice or anything from A&M is going to do to A&M.
Yeah. And Missouri. That's the team right there.
Yes, it is. Missouri's been showing really strong. They've had a couple of losses, so you never. Actually, they've had one loss, so you never know. They did lose to. I think it was Mississippi State. Yeah, I think it was Mississippi State. They lost by a field goal in the overtime. So it depends. Yeah. They've been showing really strong. If A&M doesn't get a strong victory over LSU and they pull that into the go to Columbus with that same mentality, they may lose.
Think so? What about, okay. Yeah, I don't know. A&M's just got to pull it out, just be like, we're going to end this season like a badass motherfucker.
Well, Johnny's hurt. Mike Evans hasn't caught any of Johnny's touchdowns since everybody was like, they're the greatest partnership with football today. So Mike Evans has been failing.
Yeah.
They don't trust the backup quarterback. Let's see, and their defense sucks.
Oh, yeah?
Well, their defense went Auburn. He was on a roll, but Auburn, SHSU, Sammy's and Rice, get pretty close to beating them or beating them.
Yeah.
And those are unranked teams. Auburn's is now ranked because of the winning streak they've had. Sam Houston and Rice still. Sam Houston's not in the same division, and Rice is not. Will never be ranked.
You don't think so?
They're not a football team; they're a baseball team. They're a baseball school, so they'll win the World Series. They're not worried about winning the BCS championship.
That's true. What else is there? Yeah. That's no sport for me. Let's get on to some news.
Alright.
President Obama came out and spoke and said that he's sorry about the hilariously shitty Obamacare rollout.
Right.
Because apparently he lied to about 2 million Americans. 200, I don't remember the number. But apparently he's going to make it up to them and say, hey, the premiums that I said you were going to have and we inadvertently got rid of, we're going to bring them back.
All right.
So people are concerned that if they bring it back, are they going to get a higher premium, or you're going to have to pay more. And on top of that, Obama says, oh, by the way, we're just going to extend it for a year. Sorry. And now there are people, in politics, whatever, they're trying to, they're trying to get rid of that.
Right.
Just like extend it for life, like it's supposed to. Like keep it the way it was. I'm just like, okay. If all this is true,
Right.
And I'm sure it is. It may not be. But if you promise that you are going to give the people, make sure that people know that your healthcare plan. If I said to you, Sean, we're going to change up the healthcare system, but your plan stays intact, then all of a sudden it's gone. You know.
Right.
First of all, that's bad.
Yes.
Because you just lied to them blatantly.
Fair enough.
And you lose your insurance as a result. Then to kinda, take back your statement. I say kinda because, it's just like, oh well, we'll give your policy back, but we're not gonna let you keep it for a long time. We're just gonna keep it for a year.
Fair enough.
Really? I mean, here's what I say.
Okay.
If you're gonna just extend it for a year, at least tell the people that have been denied the insurance that they were supposed to keep in the first place. Tell them that this is what's gonna happen. And when you tell them that, don't lie to them again. They've already lost confidence in you. Like long time back. Like Congress's approval ratings in the single digits. Obama's approval ratings in the 30s. I mean, if all these polls are true, and they probably are, you're seeing how little confidence there is in the government of this country.
Right.
Like, there's bad government, and then there's this.
Fair enough.
Like, seriously, I mean, if it were me, I wouldn't do that. I'd say, this is what we're going to do. This is what's going to happen. You stick with that.
Fair enough.
It's just like making any type of promise.
Yeah. What always gets me is people are always wanting to go back to the way things used to be before Obamacare. When you couldn't do things because you had pre-existing condition, or you couldn't do things because it wasn't necessary, or people would cover things because it wasn't necessary, or they would make you do all this stupid shit just to have surgery. Like, it's the same deal, so going back to the way things used to be, it's not going to be an improvement. If anything, it's going to be down the road a worse scenario, because people who can't afford insurance or don't work full time are not going to have insurance, and nobody's going to care, and they're going to get injured, go to the hospital, and pay $5,000 out of pocket. Except for having somebody pay something. They pay a smaller amount. And somebody covers it.
They say, oh yeah, okay, we're just gonna stop this. We're just gonna. Why am I?
As I said to me all the time, as long as it says it's charging right there.
No, I think my power strip is off. I forgot to turn it on. Damn it! Oh well.
Yeah, back to what Obama said, not to defend him, but I think he didn't honestly look into what it all had to take place to do this. He was saying that you get to keep your insurance and other people get insurance. I don't think he ever checked with the people who are trying to police all of these insurance companies and say, well, if you start covering these 50,000 people at a very low rate, it doesn't affect any of these people. And they're going to be like, well, we're a company, so yeah, we're going to increase their rate so we can get more money to cover the people we're not getting money from.
Yeah. Here's my thing about this. Let's look at this in chronological order. This whole thing came up at the start of Obama's campaign,
Right.
back in 08.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to make a healthcare system that not only people who are already on insurance stay on their insurance, but we're going to make healthcare more affordable, more available to more people across the country because people deserve healthcare. That's true. That's good. That's perfect. I get that. That's absolutely fine.
Right.
Fast forward. Some odd into his second term. He's like, oh, well, we're going to go ahead and release Obamacare. In the middle of this government shutdown. I mean,
Well, they shut it down because he did that.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, this shutdown could have been avoided.
And of course it could.
You know, and you know, this whole Obamacare thing didn't have to go off when it did. Like, okay,
Well, truth be told, it should have happened 2 years ago when they made it into a law.
yeah, I mean,
it was already passed and running by the time Obama's first term was ended, and they decided to jerk each other off for 2 years, and then eventually Obama was like, well, this thing's been in a law for 2 years, let's make it a law. I got it, went to the House and Senate and got it passed. So
Yeah.
we're gonna start doing this now.
and my thing about it is this, you know, it's one thing to promise something and all of a sudden it doesn't go through. It's another thing to apologize and kind of give things back, not all the way.
Fair enough.
So, what?
It's like a question mark in chat.
No. Mumbo.
Err.
What the hell? I'm the goddamn moderator.
Like, I want you to ask another one.
I just said it 5 times. Whoops.
Smooth.
Aren't I?
They're playing along at home now.
Hey, Fappy's on. Oh. Hi, Fappy.
Mappy. Oh, hi.
Enjoying the show so far?
Mappy. Mappy.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
So yeah, we have our mumble chat, and I can show the desktop by doing this. Kabam.
Mappy. I has a board and was all AJ's doing stood.
Oh my god, good stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah, oh my god, we are doing stuff. What the fuck was I on?
We're talking about Obamacare.
Oh yeah. So, here's my thing. Here's my thing. The Obamacare website should not have gone up when it did.
Right.
At all. There was...
It's now muted.
Oh, I guess she didn't want to talk. The Obamacare website should not have gone up when it did.
Fair enough.
At all.
Right.
We know how bad it was.
Right.
Like, we see the numbers now. He was expecting 500,000. He got maybe 250,000. maybe a $250,000.
You got 6 on his first day.
Huh?
You got 6 on his first day.
And then, not only that, the site is still up, and these problems are persisting. This problem persists for like, what are we now, a month and 15 days? Oh, we're gonna get everything up and running by the end of the month. I get that. And I get the deadline is not until like what, April?
February, I believe. So
Is it February?
I heard they said it could be up and running by February.
Either way.
You're going to watch it.
Yeah.
Channel, Vappy, the White House needs to hire you and Narnia and fix the damn site.
There you go. Fair enough.
I wish. But let's go back live here. What?
I don't want to be on TV. Man.
As you push it even more towards you. Even though I have these chairs at an angle.
I will figure out how to hit stop record. I'll just show it
Channel,
like
Vappy, you may not be able to fix the internet, but you can at least tackle a website.
Fuck you.
Stop all your records.
Why you gotta be mean?
Somebody's got it.
Thanks, Sean.
Man. No problem.
Channel, Vappy, I like my new Hawking's voice more than I should.
Yeah, that's the voice we're getting over here. As whenever someone types in Mumble, we hear the voice of whatever's being typed. I can see it as a notification, but it's kind of funny.
Right. Well, it's like another person in the show.
Yeah, it's like a talking person.
Yeah.
But okay. You know, all this aside, you know.
Channel, Vappy, yay, I'm almost a real character on a show.
See?
That's funny. So, okay. So, like I said, site should have gone up, whatever.
Right.
This whole, let's charge you a penalty for not signing up by X deadline should not exist in the first place.
Well, they're probably pushing it back now.
Like, some people just cannot afford health insurance. I may one of the few fortunate people who can. You and I can probably both afford it.
I have health insurance.
We're lucky to have that option.
My dental went up because of Obamacare.
Seriously,
Like
what was
6%.
what was it before?
I was paying a collective $110, something like that, a month. So probably 120, 150.
I don't know.
However, a couple more dollars I have to pay for dental.
I don't know. I can't do fractions, much less percentages.
That or they're gonna pay me less after I get my reimbursement check.
Oh yeah.
Find out in December.
So yeah, those are at least two things that should not have happened.
Right.
But what do we know?
Well, they're probably gonna reevaluate the whole thing before the end of the year and come up with new deadlines and whatnot because, well, you can't fault people if the thing that you're using to get it is not doing its job.
No,
And
most certainly
I
can't.
think they charge the IRS or somebody with finding out who all doesn't have insurance, which means they have to go to every company, every person individual and say, hey, how many people have insurance, how many people don't. And if they even do that, now that's a huge if they even do that.
And here's my question to that. How are they gonna know you didn't sign up?
That's the thing.
For one,
you'll be past the deadline, but they probably won't really penalize you until that next year when they have it all sorted away.
because it's weird, you know. Okay, sure, you can charge us an arm and a leg, but how do you know we actually did or didn't sign up for the insurance? I mean, they don't know when we sign up for insurance. How you know we didn't sign up for insurance?
Go to the hospital and like, I've cut my arm. Where's your health insurance? I don't have any. Well, that's gonna be a flag right there.
That's one.
That's basically the only one they have right now. So you go to the hospital and say, I don't have insurance.
Yeah.
You willingly admit that you went against the law or whatever this would be technically called.
Act, law, whatever the fuck it is. I swear they're connected. Tomas is online. Hola, Tomas.
So,
Oh, there he is.
I thought this would be a better idea than just
Channel, Mappy, either tax or census time they'll go oh shit at all the people who aren't signed up and not know what to do.
Fair enough.
yeah.
I think the stream is behind this.
Try the Twitch one, because apparently there's less of a delay on Twitch than there is on YouTube
By
Live.
like half a minute at least.
Try Twitch, because I think Twitch has a less of a delay than YouTube does. Because Google Plus.
Base has a Google Plus.
Mom has a Google Plus.
She does not actually.
Channel, Mappy, Tweedledee.
Tweedledee.
Stop looking at porn on your phone.
Can you link me to a Twitch channel?
No. Of course, you won't hear that for another minute. I forgot how to chat.
Good job.
And I made the damn server.
I'm saying this is how we talk to people on the forum.
Shut up. I noticed the chat box.
Never mind, I found it.
Okay,
You got it. There it is.
there we go. Anyway,
Jay
Mappy,
figured out how to do his
Jim,
own.
you chat by typing the little keys to make words.
for real. Okay, apparently she's watching us on Twitch because it's less of a delay over there.
You figured out how to work your own thing. Yay! Hercules, 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 Hercules.
That was.
Channel, Mappy, clap, clap, clap.
We're fucking having fun here, ladies and gentlemen.
On to do things.
Alright.
We don't have a Joe or Kevin here.
Yeah. Kevin, I think we were trying to get over here.
Kevin's over on, still sitting over on YouTube.
You told him it was on Mumble.
I did tell him it was on Mumble. And I realize every time I press that, they're probably hearing me twice now.
Good job.
Hey, fuck.
This ain't no LOL game. It's your show, goddammit.
I know that's my show. Anyway.
Apparently, you dropped the ball, by the way.
What?
You dropped the ball, by the way.
I did?
Yeah, apparently there's some kind of StarCraft League of Legends tournament in the MSC ballroom this weekend.
Oh, yeah, there's a... Yeah.
Yeah, I found out about the PlayStation 4 release last night.
Because I knew you did... First of all, I knew you didn't play League of Legends.
You could have done it.
With what? Let me go
Channel,
get my camera
Vappy, I miss
that I
LOL.
don't have.
You could have got with Bart. He could have helped you out.
I don't even know who. I know who Bart is because he helps y'all out, but I've never actually sat there and spoke words to him.
Words. Your words.
Your mom's words.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to Red Fest tomorrow. I'm not even taking this.
Why do you hate me, Sean?
All I did was touch your booty.
I don't know. He's done worse.
I've seen people do it to you.
Yes, it's true. I mean, I've been kissed by more than just my girlfriend, whether I liked it or not.
Does she like to feel you up?
I will plead the fifth on that.
What did we miss today?
What did you miss? I don't know. What did we miss? Me bitching about Obamacare.
And we talked about football.
Football!
And the Kyle Field big screen going away.
I miss it. I miss the dream of playing Xbox on
Channel, Vappy, sad face.
it. He was just sad
I
face.
say it did do parentheses. Parentheses.
Channel, Vappy, open parentheses. That'd be fun.
It would be.
Do you guys think they will get a decent bowl game this year?
Yeah, there's
Rose Bowl.
I think the bowls go to different people. Like, I'm gonna steal your internet for a second here.
Stealing my internet.
Rose Bowl doesn't have SEC.
Right.
I don't know.
PCS bowls. Well, there's a list of where each team goes.
I thought it was just.
What's the week?
I thought it was just, they put a bunch of teams in wherever the fuck they
Some
feel
of
like.
them are random teams playing each other, but some of them are like specifically.
They're
They're
separated by.
Come on, Jay, you're black. You should know this.
Hey, fuck you.
Damn, I thought those first two would at least
Fiesta
have it
Bowl.
on.
These sponsors, I swear, they're going to get. They get so much money in January,
Here we go. Yeah. Here you go. They have a list of the bowls, and they tell you this conference versus this conference.
So they just put a conference.
It's the top. It's like somebody from that conference versus somebody from that conference. It's usually the top teams of that conference because you want to be like, oh, the SEC won all the bowl games last year.
Yeah.
Like they had the most bowl victories out of everybody.
Let's see. So
They may go back to
Cotton Bowl?
the Cotton. There's the Outback.
wouldn't it be funny if at the Cotton Bowl they play Texas?
I'd like to see Baylor versus Texas A&M for Cotton.
Yeah, if anybody will be Baylor.
You think Baylor?
Well,
Texas will actually have a.
I'd be surprised if they got a bowl game, and B, if they got a bowl game, it's gonna be somewhere early in the season, like
Something shitty.
Let's see, first Big 12 one I see, yeah, like the New Era Pinstripe Bowl.
The fuck is that?
It's one of the
What company is that?
New
'cause
Era Pinstripes.
Because every single one of these bowls is sponsored by a company.
Yeah,
Like their company's name is in the name of the bowl.
If it's before December 30th, that bowl is just a filler bowl. It's just there.
It's like a filler anime.
Yeah, it's not a BCS bowl. It doesn't matter. It's just for bragging rights.
It's just because we can fucking do this.
Yeah, and so your team who got 6 victories can go away with a bowl championship. Like, they may get in the Texas Bowl and play like Michigan.
Oh,
But yeah, it's gonna be some minor league bowl.
some bullshit bowl.
Yeah, A&M will probably be Cotton Bowl. Maybe get Baylor. I think at worst, like they'll definitely
Maybe Outback Bowl.
Maybe Outback. I think at worst will be the Gator or Chick-fil-A. Or
Chick-fil-A
I don't
bowl.
think they're even going to be so far down where it's going to be Liberty. That's probably going to be like Mississippi State or Ole Miss. But yeah, you may see a.
So they're just split up by conference versus conference
Yes.
instead of like
Now there's some bowls.
random ass teams.
There's some bowls like I just saw it. All right, Navy is the Bell Helicopter Bowl. They're automatically in a bowl. Doesn't matter how selected their team is.
They can be in whatever the max amount of games they play.
But they will play whoever from the Mountain West Conference. And I think BYU is the same. They automatically have a bowl. It's mainly so they can get money. Yeah, BYU's in a bowl game, and it doesn't matter if they're
BYU versus the Pac-12 team that goes there.
somewhere. But yeah, the Fight Hunger Bowl. Yeah,
Fight Hunger Bowl. Wow.
It's just
How the
for
hell they come up with these fucking names?
it's just for the school. It's not for anybody else. So BYU could be 10-0 or 12-0, win whatever conference championship they're in, and be even probably number 1 or 2 in the nation, and still have to go play this bowl.
And they can never go for like the BCS championship. Or
BCS has to like vote them in,
oh, okay.
so it's all
Channel SHRAN2009.
test.
We got you, man. You
Yeah.
are working.
Now, for this year, it's it's all politics. The BCS, like TCU was undefeated a couple years back,
Right,
and they beat. Well, granted, they weren't beating like big teams like
right.
Texas, A&M, or anything like that. They were just beating like West Virginia and stuff.
Other shit.
Yeah, like small teams, but people were pissed at the BCS because they wouldn't let them have a big bowl game because
Isn't that why
they were
they're-
number one? They were actually they're only undefeated team in the nation,
Right.
and they're like 5th in the nation.
Isn't that why they're supposedly doing this thing in 2014 where it's kind of like high school football if
Yeah.
you really think about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be playoffs. Yeah,
So Division 1, Division 2,
you're
Division,
gonna go. I imagine you're
I
probably.
don't know how many divisions there are.
I imagine you're probably gonna go against everybody in your conference.
Yeah.
And so it'll be Alabama plays Missouri, and A&M plays Ole Miss, and whoever wins those 2 games play each other, and whoever wins that goes on to play the Pac-12 champions, and they go on to play the Big 12 champions, and they go on to play.
Channel Vappy. I never paid attention to high school football divisions, mostly cause our team was made of terrible.
Very much.
It's made of terrible.
So was ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And they would
Brian High.
Yeah. And like whoever the last 2 conferences are standing will have the BCS championship or the national championship trophy game. I imagine it'll be stuff like that. So it may take A&M may not even get any prep time. Like it'll be SEC championship if they even still have that.
Right.
Then I imagine it goes straight into playoffs because it's gonna be that one.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my power strip.
Without Johnny football, we're not going to get anything next year.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. The big question is if he's gonna go NFL or not. I bet someone will do everything he can to keep him here, but he is his own man, so him and Evans may jump. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. We're talking about Johnny football.
Oh, yeah, isn't he supposed to be like leaving next season or something?
It's rumored that he's eligible for the NFL,
Right.
and it's rumored that after this season he's just gonna go to the NFL draft.
Right.
Because he's a Heisman winner and a Heisman hopeful this year. And so NFL people will be trying to draft him. And so it's pretty much people are trying to believe he's going to be gone.
Channel
Think so?
Vappy. I love how every time I say something the show grinds to a halt while the computer narrates for me XD.
Well, we got to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, you are our text audience, if you will. We finally got Kevin to get in here.
Where's Joe?
I don't know.
She's still on the YouTube chat?
He's probably still busy with like work and shit.
He did?
So yeah, I was just telling someone else that someone will probably do everything in his power to keep him here, but he's still his own man, so it'll be interesting to see.
Johnny can do what Johnny feels, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Well,
I know that seems bad. Oh, bad, Jay. How dare you?
Well, if he
but
leaves,
don't really care.
If he leaves, that means A&M's going to have a rebuilding year next year. Which are the most...
I smell a lot of losses.
Well,
losses.
Of course, someone has a knack to win on the road, so they may go 6-6.
Who knows?
Yep. Going to depend on how the end of the year goes.
I guess so. Let's move straight on along. WWE.
Okay.
Big Show versus Randy Orton for yonder WWE title at Survivor Series.
Right.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that will go. That could go either way.
Kane is now the new director of operations.
So that's what they gave him?
Some bullshit title, it seems like. I think that's some sort of, we'll call it that for the show.
Well,
I'm sure he has some other position in the company, like in real life.
well, he's been there for...
Oh, Randy Orton and Big Show really the biggest guy they have right now?
Right.
Well, he is the world's largest athlete.
Well, they have a great Khali, but Khali can wrestle right now out of a paper bag because his movements are all stiff because I think he has back problems.
Does he?
Yeah, that's why he's mainly loses most of his matches, or at least they're short because he can't wrestle for that long without hurting himself. Guys like Kane, that's the reason they're probably featuring him so much, is he's a big guy, but he's good at what he does.
He can beat ass and take names.
Well, he can beat ass and not injure people while he's doing it. Like, when you see people like Cena or Orton or Daniel Bryan having a feud with Kane before a big event like SummerSlam or WrestleMania, because they trust Kane in the ring not to hurt them. Yeah, not to hurt them, so they could have their feud, not injure their big money guy.
Right.
And so he can go to WrestleMania to have the big match against The Rock or John Cena or the Big Show at Survivor Series.
Right.
Yeah, so Kane's their trusted guy.
The Rock is still around?
No. Rock's like, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing.
He's doing some kind of movie or show or something.
Probably. No, he's doing that reality show where you like
on the USA Hero, whatever.
Yeah, the Hero, whatever the fuck it is.
He's doing that and something else, and raking in all that money from being on the cover of 2K14.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't had a chance to play yet.
What else is there?
Probably AJ and Brie Bella again.
Lovely.
Well, they had the whole Total Divas show back on the air again.
Oh, yes.
Every season 2 premiered last Sunday.
I did not watch that episode.
Well, they're about to fire Eva Marie.
Why?
Because based off the show, before she even got in the ring on a televised show to wrestle, people already hated her because she had like a bitchy attitude on the show. And then she got in the ring and showed us how horrible of a wrestler she is. It's like, when AJ Fox is showing you up, you have serious problems because she's the worst wrestler to have on the staff. Like, and she is outshining you, and she's telling you where you have to be for spots. Like, if she has to push you down so she can kick you on the mat, because you're trying to like sit up at the wrong time, then yeah, there's trouble. So with those two things, a guy who works at the WWE now, kind of with an interview for one of the wrestling websites, was like, yeah, like nobody back is liking her right now. She's not bringing in money, and she thinks she deserves all this fame and money, be the Divas champion, but she's horrible.
She'll probably just go to like Playboy or some shit.
Right. Yeah. So they'll probably keep her on until the season ends, and then like release her. But get their money's worth of fame and publicity out of her looks, and out of her being on TV, and then that'll be it.
Let's see. Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series.
Yep. But John Cena is still, I guess, not as messed up with messed up tricep.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's a grapefruit on his elbow.
Well, he had that surgery and was supposed to be out for months, but he only was out for like half the time or something like that.
Yeah. He did like a video die or some shit like that.
I guess
I
guess he just wants to make sure he ends his WWE career when he ends it on his terms, because yeah, he's past what you would call the prime of a wrestling age, around the 30-year marker. And so when you get injured like that, it's only gets harder.
SHRAN 2009 left channel.
Disconnected.
think Kevin got bored.
Alright, yeah. It only takes longer to come back and to get back to where you were.
Yeah.
So he's probably trying to tuck down, like, absorb all the pain.
Whatever happened to Lita?
To Lita? Lita. She's currently dating CM Punk.
Really?
Yes. So she's living off that Punk money right now.
Well, living with the best in the world.
Who I bet will be teaming with Daniel Bryan to take on the Wyatts or the Shield. Or
They are.
They are.
They're
They made it official.
Brian and CM Punk will be facing the Wyatt family of Luke Harper and
That other guy, Eric something.
Eric Rowan at Survivor Series.
Channel SHRAN 2009. I figured out how to hide the overlay when I'm playing a game.
Like, anyways, yeah.
The setting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Mumble.
They're not gonna let Husky Harris wrestle.
Husky Harris. You hear those chants all the time.
Because back when the NXT came in, that was who he was.
Do you guys watch the other wrestling show?
I go off
TNA?
I go off and on it.
I don't know.
They are having some major issues at the moment. Like, they're running out of
Material.
well, material and money, because if you go on the internet and search their Bound for Glory audience, like, there's a picture, yeah, I think it was I know it was on Facebook, you probably read it somewhere, where it's literally ringside is covered, there's like about 20 people in the stands, like the whole rest of the arena is empty.
Damn.
And
So they're just sucking.
well, it's because they're basically taking storylines from the WWE, old storylines from the WWE, and they don't even have Vince Russo who used to write there anymore. Like, they're just, like, they're on their own little corporation trip like WWE is right now. They vacated the title like WWE did, and had AJ Styles and somebody else. I think Bully Ray or Bubba Ray, Dudley, whoever you want to call him by, wrestle for it. Hulk Hogan, I think, is getting out. He may be going. Sherman Heats may be going to WWE.
Back to WWE?
Yeah, coming back. It's
Why don't... You know what was fun back, like right before World Wrestling Federation became entertainment was the whole invasion thing.
Right.
I think they should do something like that.
Well, most of the people from Impact Wrestling are people that WWE fired nowadays.
It's true.
Like Jeff Hardy, he cleaned up, so they may take him back. They're actually considering Sting to come face the Undertaker at hopefully WrestleMania 30 to end the streak, because it would be that big of a match, and so it'd probably be a good way to end the whole thing. Of course, the Dudley Boys will probably be welcomed back to get the tag team back up and running. They have Matt Morgan, who's, he got fired. Yeah, that's the other thing about Impact. They fired about half their staff halfway through 2013.
Really?
Like, that's why the Aces and Eights, like, whittled down to like 5 people, because half the Aces and Eights were fired.
So it's just a bunch of shit.
Well, they were losing money and losing product, and they're trying to salvage what they can. Like, they're not filing for bankruptcy, but they are getting close.
They're like, I bet you Spike won't have them on the air much longer.
Well, especially if their Bell Toro thing. Like, they used to do the.
I'd like to see the original TLC trio come back.
Right. Yeah, Matt Hardy's like in the independent circle, so, but I think he's still not sober, but I'm pretty sure they can sober him up and bring him back. Of course, Edge is going to be out. Christian's
Questionable.
he keeps getting like lost in the shuffle. He came back and then he like disappeared. Did he get injured? Do you know?
I think he did.
Fair enough. Yeah, he keeps getting injured. That poor guy. He's still trying to get his keep his wrestling career going, but they put him in there against like new people, or people don't know how to control their actions in the ring, and he gets injured, so he's out for another 6 months. Poor guy.
Yep. So that's all that stuff that's Survivor Series so far.
Yep.
So let's move on. Let's see what we can find.
CJ, why do you hate America?
I don't hate America. Let's get back to the PS4. The next generation is here. Now
Why do you
wait.
hate Obamacare?
Because it's a stupid plan. The PlayStation 4 serves up dazzling graphics, runs a simplified and logical interface, and boasts a fantastic controller. It's also $100 cheaper than rival Xbox One, and has the upper hand on indie and day one digital only offerings. The bad AAA titles are lacking at launch. The PS4 won't come close to matching its predecessor's gaming software library for months or possibly years. PS3 games aren't compatible, though Sony is hinting at its Gaikai game streaming service that will open the door to retro games in 2014. The PS4 also has no
Xbox One, a Blu-ray player that advertises the fact that it has a pause button.
The PS4 also has no DLNA compatibility or media playback support, which made its predecessor such a great all-around content player. The bottom line, the PlayStation 4's beautiful graphics, blazing interface, and near-perfect controller makes it worthy of a successor to the PS3. But it would be wise to wait for more titles and features before you buy.
Correct. That's what PlayStation 3, they had like, it came out with 100 good games at its first launch, which is not true.
Yeah.
Like, it had probably about the same amount of games as PlayStation 4. It started building momentum. That's why they...
Which system has the Twitch streaming?
Xbox.
Yeah, that's it. Because they have to do Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Well, both of them do Call of Duty, but
Call
Xbox
of
does...
Duty Ghosts.
Xbox does the most.
Rated M for short.
Unnecessary.
I know. Anyway,
So far, very good. 6 users rated it. Well, considering they're taking time away from the PlayStation 4 to go to CNET to rate something.
well, CNET gives it 3.5 stars.
They're at 3.5 stars too.
So,
That's your
so
average.
it's I
Like, the games will start coming out soon.
yeah. It looks very odd. I don't know
games are
why.
you guys looking forward to?
I'm a computer gamer, so I can't really.
I'm always looking forward to Metal Gear Solid. So Ground Zero and Ground Zeroes. And the other one, which is his title, I just
Channel,
forgot.
Vappy, I has my Pokemon. I'm good.
There you go.
Overrated.
Well, she's playing her Pokemon right now. Are you playing Pokemon?
Hell no.
Are you even? You don't even get to play LOL, man.
What?
She's already ahead of the curve. She's playing. You have to host a show. You're working.
Hey. I do this because I want to. There. I am a broadcaster first and a gamer second. What?
Channel, Vappy, I'm breeding Druddigan like a mofo if anyone wants one.
Fair enough.
I almost thought about getting like a Nintendo 2DS. I don't know what I would do with it though.
You need a Nintendo 4DS.
Whenever that never comes
It's
out.
when the games are in 4 dimensions. Basically,
Channel,
This is what I'm looking forward to.
.com.
fair enough. Go to it.
Let's
Channel,
see.
Vappy, I can see forever. The graphics are
This
great.
team came together for one purpose, to give the gift of games to everybody. We share a common passion, to put the ability to create in the hands of everyone. And the culmination of our work is Project Spark. I'm proud to be here with one of our designers, Claude Jerome, to share with you for the very first time how you can start with nothing and bring an amazing game to life. How you can turn making a game into a game itself. And how, when you are ready,
Thanks.
you can share your game with
You want to be
everyone,
on Project
everywhere.
Spark's
on
demo?
any- Claude, let's show them how.
Spark, show me rivers. Make that mountain. Good. Now let's add some texture. Show me the Arctic. Maybe woodland. Alright, now let's set the mood. Night. Evening. Day. 4 o'clock. Perfect.
Oh, snaps.
That actually looks nice.
Now that's a good start. Using smart glass, I can go into sculpting and really put some personal touches on this work. So let's start with putting in a mountain to define our backdrop. And then we'll go in and put a protective moat around here. Good. And then let's finish off with a bridge to build across. And then with the touch of a button, Claude can jump into our world. Now in just 1 minute, we were able to make something that looks great. Now let's build upon that and create a simple game in our world. Step 1, our home base.
So let's use this village. I can place this anywhere I'd like. I'll put it right here. This will be our town square.
Alright, step 2, let's add some behaviors. Now everything in Project Spark has a brain that can be changed. Let's bring something to life. Take this rock brain. Brain's empty, and Claude can go in and add behaviors line by
It's like
line. But for
Minecraft,
now,
WoW,
we can make
and
this rock become a
platformer
pet,
all
something we already
together.
built.
Do what?
It's like Minecraft, WoW, and a platformer all together.
So the brain says, when the rock detects me,
Except for it's
it'll
never
move
going to be like
towards me.
nighttime and zombies are going to
Pretty
eat your
simple.
face.
Just like that, I've made myself a new friend. Come on, little buddy. Let's
Until that
roll.
rock tries to kill you.
Step 3, the enemy. Now we need some bad guys
Squirrels.
to attack this village. Goblin camp.
You get that, Jay? I'm gonna make your enemies squirrels.
I think it's time for the rock to step it up.
This spider brain I got from the community is a blast. Let's see what it comes to this rock. Yeah, get him, Rock Man.
I'm gonna make your best friend a thing of wheat. I'm gonna make your best friend a thing of wheat.
Before the show,
flour.
see what it can grow into. Let's
You have to
check
attack
out how other
squirrels with
creators of
flowers.
Project Spark can remix and build on an idea.
Let's get back live here.
I know how to operate this, man. I've only seen it 3 times.
Okay, I mean,
You skipped the Mecha Robot Rock.
oh, wow.
You can at least watch it.
You're a whore, Jay,
Your mom's,
and your mother knows it.
your mom's a whore. Ha. But,
Good comeback.
yeah, I know. My comebacks are great today. Man.
Yep, you had to come back for 35 cents on the corner.
Skipper. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Boom! That'll slow him down.
Well, anything goes in this game, even flying goblins. Do they give you anything else you can use?
Flying Goblin, that's nothing. It's time to bust out Rockman's badass upgrade. Rockman becomes...
Never kind of
Rock
skipping
Neck.
around. There he is. See?
Come on, Dave. Let's finish this fight.
We hope we've sparked your imagination
There you go.
by sharing just one task through Project Spark.
Now he saw it.
Yeah, so. I mean, it's good and all.
I think it'll be interesting.
It's a good game.
Yeah. I'd play it.
I don't know. What?
There's no.
Jay might actually be good at it.
Hey, fuck you.
You need to expand your repertoire, man.
What do you mean?
Like there's more to life than Wild and League of Legends.
I know. I'd still probably suck at it.
Well, sucking at something's the first step of being good at it.
I want to be actually good at something first before I just go, oh, well, blah, 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 blah.
What about you, Pac-Man? What do you play?
He said, what about you, Pac-Man? You play.
I played, yeah, and gotta. Yeah. Even if I sucked at it, I'd still keep trying. Bastard.
What? What?
Naturally, gonna be good at video games.
Some people are.
No, because they practice.
I practice. I'm obviously doing a bad job at that.
You weren't naturally good at League of Legends, were you?
No.
There you go. Onward.
Onward and forward. Let's talk other shit. So I want the new Facebook newsfeed, and it's been too many months since they yacked about it. Also, I enjoy 4.4 Kit Kat. Give me a break, give me a break. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I hate my new Twitter feed.
Huh?
I hate my new Twitter feed on my phone.
What's wrong with your new Twitter feed?
Well, it's because I have to see if anybody posts pictures, I have to see it. It takes up more room than I want. I'm not going to look at everybody's pictures on Twitter.
There might be some hot chicks on there.
Regardless. Like, that's everybody who posts the picture.
Even if they were hot chicks.
Even if they're a hot chick, that does get the credit when I'm looking for somebody's tweet.
I'll be like the new Google troll.
I know.
I mean, you wouldn't want to have like this phone just scrolling through hot, like that's hot chicks right there. Look at them hot chicks.
What if I'm at work?
It's called you learn how to not like show everybody.
I got to show everybody.
I mastered that.
I gotta do it in front of everybody. It's like scroll in front of the window. Like, here, this is what's on my Twitter feed.
You're like, hey look, look at that. Some hot bodies right there, don't you think? You know Twitter allows nudity.
They gotta do what they gotta do.
I think it was in this very odd, but it was in the episode that Jillian was at.
Oh yeah, they did mention something about that.
It was episode 23.
Gun regulation.
Not 23, 22.
Welcome back, characters. When Facebook lost the "the" in its original name after purchasing the domain facebook.com in 2005. It remains the word community and limits your stream of consciousness.
The Facebook.
We'll see. Not ride on it, just put my
Channel, Majorda, link
Twitter
to
allows nudity and limits
youtube.com.
your stream of consciousness that nobody cares about to 140 characters, making it the most powerful social media site in the world. That being said, follow on Twitter to ask Twitter questions. Amanda asked, who breaks from character the most often while you guys make Facebook lost the "the" in its original name after purchasing the domain facebook.com in 2005. It remains the worst thing to happen to social media. Be sure to like on Facebook.
So yeah, Facebook lost the "the" in 2005.
A full 2 years before I joined.
Huh?
A full 2 years before I joined.
Yeah, I joined in 2007.
Welcome to preseason. We're always looking to level up our core game experience in new and exciting ways. This year, we'll be making gameplay changes aimed at evolving the support
Have
role,
you seen this?
refining the jungler position, and polishing the overarching game flow of Summoner's
been
Rift.
busy.
We're looking for your feedback to help make the game even better before the 2014 season. We believe all players should experience a meaningful endgame fantasy, no matter what they play. Most of our roles and positions are already successful at this, but there were a few who typically fell behind the curve late game, specifically supports and junglers. Let's talk about supports first. Taking down an enemy nexus doesn't come cheap. Winning the Vision War often meant that individual players, usually supports, didn't have that extra gold to buy the items they wanted. Here, we're introducing new components to the Vision game that will both increase strategy and diffuse responsibility for warding. You'll encounter new Vision granting items this season called Trinkets. Free to purchase and store in their own item slot, each trinket offers something a little different, like revealing and disabling nearby wards, scouting a remote area, or placing a free ward. Because there's no cost to picking them up, trinkets are an easy and accessible way for everyone to take part in the Vision game. Another major change to Vision is that each player will have a maximum number of wards they can place on the map at any time. Our goal is to challenge players to make careful decisions about warding, as well as encourage the act of securing map vision as a true team effort. Beyond alleviating some of the pressure behind Vision, we're also providing supports alternative means of income through masteries and itemization. Several items designed for supports will now grant additional gold, making it easier for them to reach their endgame fantasy. We're also adjusting the way champions gain experience throughout a game, as we're making it easier to gain levels as you approach level 18. This should allow duo laners more freedom to ward and roam, while still being able to keep pace with the rest of their team without the fear of falling behind. Lastly, we want support players to feel like their contributions to a teamfight are as impactful as a high damage mage or a damage soaking tank. To help drive this change, We're introducing support ability scaling so that the utility of their skills increases with ability power. Buffs and debuffs will increase in effectiveness as support scale throughout a game, allowing them to feel like they're growing in power alongside other roles. Switching to junglers, we've seen successful high-utility support playstyles throughout Season 3, but for carry-style junglers that rely on damage for their contribution in a team fight, we've identified many of the same opportunities for improvement that we found with supports. In terms of jungler income, we've added a new camp to each side, providing more potential jungle paths and gold outside of lanes. We're also adding new items that allow junglers to customize their builds to match their playstyle, whether they're staying in the jungle or ganking enemy lanes. To ensure that a jungler's levels stay consistent with the rest of their team, we're also introducing neutral monster levels that scale with the average champion level in game, providing higher experience and gold bounties as they level. By increasing income and experience, junglers should have more opportunities to earn the gold necessary to build big-ticket items. So no matter what style you're looking to play, you'll be able to maximize your presence in teamfights and in the game overall. So far, we've gone over changes that impact particular roles and positions, but we're also making an effort to improve the overall feel and pace of the game. In addition to adding another jungle camp, we're also doing some light yard work around the Rift by cleaning up the size and shape of brush areas around the map. These changes should help reduce confusion around ward placement, as well as fog of war issues around certain choke points.
Fair enough.
To reduce the snowballing potential behind rushing down global objectives, we're adjusting the benefits from killing outer turrets, so they're more rewarding for the champions who destroy them, and have less of an effect on other lanes. Similarly, destroying an inhibitor will no longer make all of your minions stronger, just the ones pushing that lane. This should give teams that lose an inhibitor the ability to capitalize on an epic comeback, instead of having to worry about defending other lanes. Finally, the golden experience rewards from Dragon will now scale over time and give greater rewards throughout the game. The intent is that Dragon will be a hotly contested objective for teams even in the later stages where it's been considered obsolete. Combined with the other top-level changes we've discussed so far, we envision a more dynamic game experience in the upcoming season. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. To learn the full details of our preseason changes, including those not covered in the video, check out the rest of our preseason content and keep an eye out for more updates as we continue to gather your feedback.
So when is the LOL season?
Hey Andrew, when does season 4 start? The actual season. The what? Okay. Got a couple more months. Right. So, back to us live here. There we go. We're back. Back live here on jayjoneslive Fridays. As we've said before, we're not only streaming on YouTube right now, we're also streaming on twitch.tv. Our chat room is on the Mumble server, powered by the Pixel guys.
And Google Plus. Not really.
No. I just thought we'd say that.
You should have like a Google Plus stream, YouTube live stream, your Twitch stream, and a live stream all going at the same time.
Are you trying to kill my computer?
Channel, Majorita.
Maybe.
Surprised Sean hasn't gone home yet.
I'm actually here for the whole time.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to deal with work.
Yeah, I'm off today.
A well-deserved day off.
Yep.
Right?
Right. Yeah, because if I was going to work, I'd be really late by now.
What is it?
8:30, almost 8:30.
Take a new topic.
Well, let's move on, shall we?
Jay's mom.
Do you really want to use that as a topic of discussion?
Do you?
No.
Older than you.
See what's trending right now.
Back kid.
Back kid.
Hashtag back kid, my bad.
Hashtag back Inventions, Benghazi, Toronto Mayor, Typhoon. Typhoon Haiyan hit the Philippines earlier this week, I think.
Yes.
So aid has been sent out from FEMA, Red Cross, and all that.
UNICEF.
Tons of people. You may have saw on your at the top of your Facebook feed when you check it. It had a pop-up that asked you to donate $10 to the American Red Cross. I actually did donate $10 to the American Red Cross. Because, the Philippines was rocked by a very powerful typhoon. It's not a hurricane. I know they're the same thing. I'm not that dumb. They're different name things.
Well,
Are you sure?
Well, what's the size of all Texas? That's the big difference.
No, that's true.
It was a lot bigger.
Biggest spot. Wouldn't it be at that point a super typhoon? I know they have super typhoons over there.
We're never gonna see one. I don't think our Gulf is big enough where it can get that much energy. Like it'd have to go from middle Atlantic to Texas without hitting Cuba, the Dominican Republic, San Juan, Puerto Rico, or any of Mexico or Louisiana, because as soon as it hits land, the energy starts getting sucked out.
Yeah.
So it constantly has to be over warm water, which the Gulf of Mexico is not, and the Atlantic is not, to get that kind of energy.
But we have had Category 5 hurricanes.
Yeah, that's about. Katrina is probably about the worst hurricane in our Gulf of Mexico we can see. Tornadoes and a lot of flooding.
Lots and lots of flooding.
And it is.
What do you guys think about Mayor Rob Ford? Best mayor or worst mayor ever?
I don't know. I think he could be the most interesting mayor ever.
But I gotta give him props for staying with it. He knows he's screwed, but he still continues to be like, I'm gonna be your mayor, regardless of what any of y'all think. Like,
Fuck you, I'm a mayor.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running for mayor. He's like, hell, even Mayor Barry in Washington, when he got in trouble for the same thing, he got reelected, but he knew to get out of the game. Like I don't think he did a term after that, or they didn't let him after that.
Yeah.
But that forward, he's gonna keep going until he can no longer be mayor. People everywhere.
Huh?
People everywhere.
Yep. It's actually busy around this time. Usually around this time it'd be dead. And that's why, that's because no one's going to Kyle Field because it's under construction.
And no midnight. Yes.
And no midnight yell, of course.
Well,
unless people are going to Louisiana next week.
They're not even playing. Like, they wouldn't do midnight.
For bye week anyway.
Yeah.
No one's doing shit.
They wouldn't be there anyways. It's time to go get drunk.
Get drunk, get drunk.
Oh, you gonna tell me that Northgate's not gonna be packed tonight?
Oh, it's probably gonna be packed. It's ring day, actually.
Yeah, my next door neighbor was like, "Hey, we're gonna have a ring duck tomorrow, so just FYI, that's why there's gonna be some traffic in our neighborhood." I'm like, oh, all right.
Thanks. Thanks for letting us know that.
Vappy, Jay, next time you see Yarnigan, you need to squeeze hug him for me. He got his ring today.
Oh yeah. Her boyfriend lives down here. She's over up in Jersey, Pennsylvania. I forget.
Because those two are close to each other.
Oh, shut up. They're in the Northeast.
Can he punch you with his ring and y'all can take a picture and send it to him?
No, how about we don't do that?
Nice little jade printing, like.
Channel, Vappy, Jersey, the land of fuckity fuck shit sadness.
Fair enough.
I love that. That was phrase of the night. Jersey, the land of the fuckity fuck shit sadness. She really wants to come back to Texas.
Well, it's Jersey. I don't blame her.
I've never been. You're talking to a guy who's never even really been out of the state. And apparently Shreveport doesn't count.
I just know from everything I've heard from everybody ever that Jersey, everybody from Jersey goes to New York to get stuff done and go to places and don't act like they're from Jersey. There are people who are proud to be from Jersey.
Jersey's like a hop, skip, and a jump away from New York City.
Waterbury Bridge. Because it's long, it's tall, skinny. It's not really tall, but
Long ass bridge. You know what they should make? A hyperloop. They should start making them. That'd be awesome as fuck.
are they gonna put a hyperloop on Manhattan Bridge, on Manhattan Island?
I think they should. That'd be awesome.
Where would it go?
First of all, you make a bunch of hyperloops so that you can go from New York to wherever the fuck.
Vappy, it's awful. I'm near the shore. So you have normal Jersey mixed with oh my god. Like, Snooki is my hero. I try not to leave the house.
See?
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know, okay?
Just imagine a whole state of Jersey Shore cats. Like if that could be spread out to a whole state and contained in one state, that would be Jersey.
Million Snookies running around.
Not just Snooki, but the guys and the other girls. Like that whole mix of people.
JWoww and
Right.
whatever the fuck the guys' names are. Guido. Well, Guido, you know? I'm not a Guido. I probably would not want to be.
Channel, Vappy, everyone always sounds like they're yelling at you, even when they're happy. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, down here it's just like, it's too friendly.
No, Canada's too friendly. This is the state.
Oh yeah? I don't know. I've never been to
You
Canada.
ever seen those memes of like Canada right, and it's a guy holding the sign that says "fuck the police," and that's it. Look up that
Channel,
meme.
Vappy, Canada's friendly, and
Eh?
Canada's friendly, eh?
Eh?
Channel, Majuerta, too friendly or too naive.
That's a good question. Probably
Very
both.
interesting.
It's probably both.
Probably both.
Yeah. Well,
Channel, Majuerta, in Texas.
in Texas,
Too naive.
too friendly. I'm gonna go with in between ignorant, naive, like whatever that would be, like because you're from Texas, you have pride to be from Texas.
You're fucking Texan.
You don't have an incentive to go explore other states.
I have an intention. I want to get the fuck out of here.
So you close that part out, but you're also unaware of how the rest of the world works because you have Texas.
Channel, Vappy, I vote both. Different proportions based on where you are in the state.
Like that, yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
I vote I need to get the fuck out of here. Like I'm going stir crazy.
You know, you need to go to New York.
Not even. I'll go to New York.
Congested city in the
Majuerta,
world.
Jay wants to leave cause he's black. Channel, Majuerta, can't blame him though. Channel, Vappy, confused face.
Hey, it said
I said it.
it. We are from Calvert, where black people come from. I still like saying that.
Dick nose motherfuckers.
Did you know a chicken place burned outside of Calvert?
Huh?
A chicken production plant burned outside of Calvert yesterday.
It probably got tired of Calvert.
That was like a good mile.
It could see Calvert in the distance.
That it could. That it could.
It just said, fuck it, I'm gonna burn up, man.
That was a big story yesterday for us.
Really?
Yeah, it was the chicken processing plant that was on fire.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yippers. So it's fried chicken in Robertson County last night.
Everyone ate chicken last night.
Well, if it's all gonna go to waste, why not?
Message from Vappy.
Good lord.
I saw a guy the day before yesterday who looked like a perfect stereotypical Italian male mafia dude. Considering how high Italian population here, or where he's actually being a mild, so I stare just in case.
Close smiley face. Eyes closed smiley. Really big smiley. I don't want to say that anymore. Hey, you never know. You never know.
Never know. Not at all.
I could be an Italian mom.
Channel, Majorda, link to youtube.com.
Videos.
Vicious.
Videos. Russian hates it.
God damn it.
Good job.
Fuck you. Let me get this.
Majorda, show it live please.
Just like
Vodka?
He's even dressed like it, man.
And drinking Starbucks. Red.
That's stuff.
So $100,000 we're talking about here.
Damn.
That guy's like, damn. That sucks.
What's it around? Exactly. Who's controlling you? Exactly. You over there on top of the building? You on top of the building? I don't know which one is one of you, but your life, your choice.
Your life, your choice. That guy's chasing. No, they both ran off. Oh, he just drove away. The guy just took off. I was like, oh god.
Your life, your choice. Yes, transactions completed. Yes, transactions completed. The guy who's listening with the headphones, he's right here. Yes.
So it's just pranking people.
Yeah.
This is yours.
What would you do if a guy who's speaking Russian said, this is yours, puts down a suitcase, goes, your life, your choice, and then walks away. Just walks away. He's like, take it. Take it.
Your life, your choice. 60 seconds.
Oh, your life, your choice, 60 seconds. You have a minute. Like, your life, your choice, you got a minute. He just throws it. That guy just took off. He's like, oh shit.
Oh my
Beating him
God.
down now. Oh. Well, you can't just break people and expect them not to punch you every once in a while. Especially you tell them they got 60 seconds to live. That dude's huge. Oh, you got another one.
After being arrested.
Вали за тебя. Так что, мне сейчас к нему прийти и просто сказать, дать ему деньги? Хорошо. Hello, sir. Oh my goodness.
Oh, happy ending.
Transaction completed.
Happy ending.
Whoa. That's just crazy. What do we have here live?
Awesome.
Fappy also.
Excuse me. You mind holding this for a second? Sir, could you give me a hand for a second, please?
That guy's point, sir.
Actually, could you hold this too? Could you hold this too, please?
He's like, hey, could you hold this? The jersey Superman.
Good Lord.
Hey man, could you hold this for a second, please?
That girl's getting a kick out of it.
What the fuck?
Oh, Superman needs help too. He put his stuff down, saluted, and was done.
Wow.
So
That's just. I don't even know what to say to all that. We're back live.
Why don't you show us a funny video, Jay?
Huh?
Show us your own funny video.
Show us your own fun.
I don't have funny videos. It's funny to me, but it won't be funny to other people. I show Gentleman's Rant and shit. And Dr. Tran.
Bam.
Killed his own mom with a broken lawn chair.
Channel, Vappy. He's not a doctor.
He's out of
Channel, Majorda. This is jlink to youtube.com.
He is too a doctor.
You make me feel like dancing! I want to dance the night away! What the hell are you two doing? It's called rocking out! You wouldn't understand, Dad. You're not with it. I used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
It will. It will.
Whatever.
It will. Now you're gonna be telling your grandkids about Gentleman's Rant. They'll be like, "You old man, you're crazy. You take your pills, Grandpa. You got that all the time."
Pesca asked, if vegetable oil was made from vegetable, what's baby oil? Unsold Babyface albums. The music
Channel,
you're hearing in the
that
background is the
he's
Pizzicato
crazy
Polka
now,
Opus 234 by
The fuck are you
Channel,
doing?
Majorda,
Base.
link to youtube.com.
God, you and these links, Tomas.
Channel, Majorda, I'm scared.
Iraqi Patriot Missile Defense System, Field Test 37.
We must spread democracy
Oh, this
to
is-
the people. Chicken must be on every...
Wow!
Shooting it.
Let's take a look at that in real time.
woman and child.
Now let's take a look at what happens when you don't have the Iraqi Patriot Missile Defense System.
I'll take 300 of them.
I'll take 400.
Gentlemen, please, there are plenty of Iraqi Patriot Missile Defense Systems to go around.
That was what? Tomas, you're killing me.
Channel, that link to youtube.com.
God damn it, what's with y'all and these YouTube links?
Kill my little ponies, little fellas. Oh shit. They're gonna have fun.
What's with all the costumes? What Mary Knight? You don't say.
Channel, Majorda, final one unless Sean laughs his ass off, link to youtube.com.
I don't know what to
It's Lee. I can always remember all my ex-girlfriends' names and the order in which I went out with them because their initials happen to make the acronym Bermuda.
Okay, off we go.
This is gonna be interesting.
B.
Majorda.
What? B.
Kill it live. Laughing
B.
face.
Will you please give me the names of all your ex-girlfriends and make the acronym Bermuda as quickly as possible?
Damn it.
Good job.
Fuck you.
Okay, off we go. Bermuda. B. What? B. B. Will you please give me the names of all your ex-girlfriends and make the acronym Bermuda as quickly as possible, please?
Okay, Brenda.
Brenda. Super. Brenda is still as popular a name as ever. E. Ethel, I'm helping you. What's the next one?
E.
Is it Ethel?
No, it's not Ethel.
Enid.
No, it's not Enid. Have another guess.
Erin. Sorry? Erin. Erin. Okay.
How to spell Bermuda? Well, I know, I'm really, that's joking you. Sorry, R. That was R. That was actually regime.
Sorry? Regime, as in regime change.
No.
Next up after regime.
Regine was the lovely Molly. Molly. I could tell you a thing or two about Molly, but this isn't the time.
Next one.
What about you?
This is the weird one. Right? They're all a bit weird. Not actually her name, right? But in my nickname for her, Una.
What was her real name?
Sally.
Why did you call Sally Una?
Because Una Stubbs played out Sally in Wales Gummidge.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
He's good.
Dave, experimental you. If you've forgotten it, I'll never forgive you. Happy days, Dave.
Dave, the D, that's what you're saying. The D is Dave.
Of course I'm not.
Okay.
Delia. Not the Delia. And may I say, not my mother who was called Delia. True story. Definitely not her.
But that's why it popped
I
into your
genuinely
head
would
now
rather
as you
have
were making it up. And A
was Alex.
That certainly is a serendipitous series.
Yeah, if that wasn't serendipitous, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
What was the M again?
What?
The M again?
Ollie.
And the E was...
What? The E. I'll tell you exactly what the E was.
The E was...
It was, in fact. I'll tell you exactly.
What? And the U.
And I.
The U.
No. Oh.
The U. Sally. Real name.
Sally.
Yes. Come on, Lee. You know this. The D.
Give me a D.
The D was.
Mummy. Deirdre.
The E.
Give me an E.
Erin. The B.
Give me a B. That was a long time ago.
And the R.
And the R was Regine. Little Regine.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Regine. It's a name, isn't it? Tell me it's a name. Regine's a name. Regine's a name, isn't it? I went out with a girl called Cupboard for 3 weeks. No joke.
Where did Cupboard come in the Bermuda list?
Oh, she was before I invented the acronym system.
Sorry, it was a system. It didn't happen by accident. You were seeking out people beginning with these letters. What was it about the island of Bermuda?
Well, because all my ex-girlfriends went missing.
So what do you think, David?
What's your team think?
I think it's a lie.
What do you mean, would I go? Yes, she was Miss World, right? She came down, she said to me, I really like you. And I went, I like you. What's your name, Brenda? Forget it. So what's it going to be, David?
I think it's preposterous because it's preposterous.
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie? Okay. Lee, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie? Of course I was telling a lie.
Oh, yes, well done.
Yeah, would you lie?
Would I lie to you on BBC One?
He did lie to you. He did. That was pretty good.
Back live here. Back live here. On YouTube and Twitch.tv. I'm not quite British.
So what now?
So what now?
What now?
What now? Let's take a look. What was the show about anyway? I forgot the theme.
PlayStation 4. We already covered.
That's true. Justice. Let's see some weird cases. I know there's some weird cases around here.
Your face is a weird case.
Your mom's a weird case.
She hasn't been to jail yet. What's that say about you? Dun dun dun.
Shut up. The NSA is still spying on people.
Surprise.
Breaking news. Apparently, like, they've been into Facebook and Apple and Yahoo and Google and all this stuff. And so, like, all the tech companies are just like, look here, motherfucker. You quit spying into our shit.
They were probably helping them.
I don't know.
You just access Apple information without informing Apple you're accessing their information.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were hacked by the government? Who would you report it to?
I don't know. You can't really report it back to the government since they're the ones spying on you.
Like, hey, police, the NSA had my...
Channel, Vappy, if they're listening in on my crap, there are probably some really bored NSA employees.
Fair enough.
If they're listening in on this show, they're bored as fuck.
That is very true.
NSA, don't you have anything better to do with your lives? Like, seriously?
That's why they're the National Security Agency.
Yeah.
That is their life. To know what your life is about.
Oh, yes. As I've said before on Facebook, jjlunfiltered Studios and Studio 6.2 Enterprises
Channel
are proud.
They could do this link to youtube.com.
We're proud supporters, before I get to that link, are proud supporters of AggieCon 45 who put aliens into my fantasy.
Is that the title you finally came up with?
Yes.
Channel Vappy. I don't want to do this link to youtube.com.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
You have a guess yet, or y'all just now?
Our guests are going to be, I don't know yet.
So y'all came up with a name.
We're working on guests, man.
Channel Majorda. Oh,
you.
What else? Oh.
Channel Vappy 3.
I think it said grin.
Channel Majorda +3.
+3. Anyway,
Your phone got it.
Anyway, AggieCon 45. Who put aliens in my fantasy will be April 4th through 6th next year.
I think that would be either George Lucas or
Channel Majorda.
George Lucas?
Forgot Jay can't do math.
Or Gene Roddenberry. Forgot his last name.
I don't know. It's an expensive guess.
Star Trek? No, those are the people who put aliens in your fantasy.
That's true. I don't know. I think I watched that
Star
stuff.
Trek, Star Wars?
You're talking to a guy who saw episode 1 of Star Wars and the 1999 episode.
Channel Vappy. Get Ernest Klein again for the hell of it. That guy was kind of awesome.
There you go.
We actually confirmed that, I think. But
Channel
yes.
Vappy. Huzzah.
You can also pre-register for AggieCon on, I've totally forgotten the site. Anyway.
AggieCon45.com.
I wish it were .com.
.org? .edu?
It's aggiecon.tamu.edu.
Channel.
I better know this.
Aggiecon.tamu.edu, I think.
There you go.
It is aggiecon.tamu.edu. You can pre-register now.
You suck at beer again.
Shut up. Tickets start at $15. They go to $35, I believe.
For the weekend?
Yes. For all 3 days.
Majorda. Let's make IT controversial. Link to youtube.com.
Him and his links. Okay. Now that I've done my plug. Let's see what Tomas wants me to do here.
First one from way back when.
Mr. Walburn, I had a question about my...
Jenkins, get down! What? Get down, for God's sakes!
I remember this one.
Jenkins, you're a good kid. How long you been with the company?
2 years this May, sir.
I started this company 45 years ago. Built this empire with my own bare hands. And I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth either. I started out in my father's tool shed. I won't lie to you, I had to claw my way to the top. Might have stepped on a few fingers and toes. Heck, may have even slit a few throats along the way. But that's business. I forged this corporation with my own blood and sweat. And it cost me 2 marriages, 1 heart attack, and every weekend of my life to get this company where it is today.
Fair enough.
And this morning I walk into my office and the sons of bitches over at Bergman Sachs put a sniper on the roof.
Come again, sir?
A sniper. Trained killer specializing in long distances. Quiet. Stealthy. But above all else, patient.
Sir, I don't think they would put a sniper on their roof.
Sure they would. It's the right move. They don't want this merger to go through any more than the Kayazukis, but they've got the cojones to actually do something about it. That's why they're number 2. But let me show you why we're number 1. Slide me that case behind the pouch. You see, business is all about being able to adapt. You gotta learn how to roll with the punches. I'm gonna need you to pop up and give me a 20 on him.
What?
I know he's on the 75th floor, but I can't figure out if he's the 3rd or 4th window from the left.
Okay.
Now don't worry. He's got a beat on me, so if you're quick, he won't have enough time to readjust. Now, go.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. Holy smokes. He's the 3rd window from the left.
Julie, could you send in one of the interns, please? You see, everything worthwhile takes sacrifice. You'd be good to remember that. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
I know it's good.
More coffee, sir? Jesus! Oh my God!
You see, it takes about 3.5 seconds to reload and trace another target, which gives me an adequate window to fire off a couple rounds. Pure business. And that is a kill. You see, patience and sacrifice yield rewards. Business. It's probably them now. I'll bet they want to talk. Calvin, you son of a bitch, nice try with that sniper. Yeah, you took out one of my coffee boys. I'll bet I scooped his head clear off. Now let's get down to brass tacks. This merger's going through whether you like it or not, but how much is it going to cost to keep you from tying things up in the Trade Commission? Flash bomb.
Jesus God!
Jenkins, quiet down. I'm on the phone. 10% is robbery, and you know that. Meredith didn't even get 5% in the prenup.
Mortars.
What I'm saying is 5% domestic, 1% international, and that's my final offer. You still there? I'll bet we have a deal. All right. Say hello to the missus for me. I'll see you on the greens.
And they're gonna go play golf.
Business. Plain and simple. Now, what was it that you came in here for?
My brother's getting married in 2 weeks, and I was wondering if I could have that Friday as a vacation day. Would you sign my slip?
No.
No. No. Time for Jay. Unplugged.
But how will you broadcast Unplugged?
Channel, Vappy, yeah, that's kind of how business works.
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
What are you doing? Hey, tell me you're not still trying to pick who's going to be the special referee in our match. And try. Sean, it's not that hard. Look, you don't want to pick Mr. McMahon. We've shoved his head about as far as it'll go up Big Show's ass. I don't think we can go any further. You don't want to pick Coachman. Seen a beat up Coachman last week. The Blues are already off that rose. As if it wasn't when we stuck his head
download
through the wall.
WWE app.
Good point. Like yes.
And be a part of the WWE unit.
I mean, we haven't really done anything horrible to him, right? No, that's a good point. Besides that, he thinks he's controversial. And I didn't want to bring this up, but he said that we don't even know the meaning of the word controversial. Us? Yeah, we don't know the meaning of the word controversial. So as much me, it was mostly you. But are you kidding me? I'm the one that put Bret Hart in the sharpshooter, you know. Yeah.
You know.
And you know controversial. You married, what's your name? I know. But he said it. We don't know what controversy. What do you mean we don't know controversy? No, that's what he said. We don't know. No, I don't. I'll read this. We don't know it. You, buddy, what's your name? Stan. Oh, see? I just keep Stan. Calm down, Sean. Don't tell me to calm down. Nobody tells me that I don't know controversy. You got it.
You ever seen that?
I remember that.
I don't know if that's controversial.
It's going down to always sweet chin music being people.
Wow. Let's get controversial in here.
He just kicked
But, huh?
He just kicked sand.
Oh man, it's been a fun night here tonight.
Yep. It's 9:07 in the PM.
Just to let all of you know, next week is our season finale, the Best of the Best Awards. Sean has said that if he does not win Best Co-Host, he will have a fight with Anna.
Majorita. Shane, why don't you play LOL?
I will later. We're doing this show without censors, commercial breaks, or ads on YouTube.
You're YouTube.
You're YouTube.
I am.
Ooh.
Channel, Majorita. Why doesn't Sean play LOL?
Why don't you play LOL? God.
I mainly stick to the consoles, and Jay's been trying to get me to try it out, and I'll eventually try it out.
One day.
Yeah. Just been playing console games, and I only get about
for console games.
I only get about 5 hours of free time a day. That's after work and all that. Sorry, I got other things. At the moment, I got other things to do. I'm getting to get there eventually.
Man, gotta direct shit. Then I gotta play some console shit, man. Gotta play some console shit.
Sometimes I gotta take care of bills and other shit.
I don't know. The fuck was that?
What's wrong with your glasses? Do something.
Channel, Majorita. KK no prob. Use curious.
Yeah.
He was curious.
He was curious.
That's like how the thing said,
Okay.
Jews curious.
Well, it's trying to decipher type language. Doing a good job.
Yeah. I mean, it deciphered the confused face.
And the sad face.
Yeah.
It wasn't colon
Channel,
open parentheses.
Majorita. Joey's kill us.
Channel must wear the grand. What?
You're crazy.
Channel,
You're crazy.
Majorita. Dang, it didn't work.
That was supposed to be something else. But seriously,
What?
I've been the co-host most of the season.
Okay.
I'm a shoo-in to win.
It's not gonna be voted by you.
I will get people. I will start a campaign. I will share on everything. Let all my Facebook friends know. Let everybody know.
I'm gonna see next week. There'll be like this giant.
I'll use my
600 person vote.
I'll use
Vote
my
for Sean.
vacation day to go to the 7th meeting on Tuesday.
Channel,
Campaign.
Majorita. I will vote for Sean and block all the other votes. Laughing face.
It's happening. Like I've been denied far too long.
One of the best of the best awards will be best of the best award for best on-air co-host, i.e. you were here in the chair next to me.
There's only been 3 people.
The nominees are going to be Sean, Anna, and Katie.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna win.
You have to fight 2 other girls to get there.
And I just have to get more votes than 2 other girls.
They're gonna kill
Channel,
you anyway.
Majorita. As a founding member of JJL. I have that power. If I don't, then I'll just give it to myself.
You don't have any powers. I'm the damn host.
I will get with Joe and Tomas, and we will get a landslide victory here. It'll be like an AggieCon attendance voting. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
Channel, Majuerta. Jay, the only power you have is the race car.
Actually, he doesn't even have that anymore. Burn. Our old boss at work, when we used to work together, took his race car. Because he was a black man, went to Jason. I said, I'm taking your black car.
I said, please take it.
Channel, Majuerta. And even then we can just fire you and replace Yoi, tongue sticking out.
Replace you.
Can't replace me.
Channel, Majuerta. Joe goes live, tongue sticking out.
We could hire Jason Jones
Channel,
from Conversation
Majuerta.
to do
Better
Joe
show.
Live. Or Joe could legally change his last name to Joe, so it'll be Joe Jones Live.
I hate all of you. Who made this show? I did. This show was an idea long before y'all even knew it was an idea.
And I've been coming here consistently for 3 years and I have nothing to show for it.
Hey, you want a little bit of credit there, buddy?
I want an award. I want you to present me with an award next week.
I'll give you the award if they actually vote for
Channel, Majuerta. Without us, this show is just a video diary of fail.
Wow! Wow!
Burn!
Wow!
Channel, Majuerta. With us it's a show of fail with a great CEO host.
If I win, we're gonna do a special. I gotta say for Game Awards next week anyways. Or I can hold it off to the week after next. So if I win, you have to do a special J Jones Live where you present me with a trophy.
I'm gonna have to go to that trophy store and be like, yeah, I need a trophy, man.
Channel,
What do you got on there?
Majuerta.
You get
We love you, Jay. That prison type of love for you three.
Just go to the trophy store, get $5. Hell, you can make it for yourself. I don't care. Because I'm going to win.
Print it off and like get
If
it
you want to
all.
make a certificate, you can. Something.
You just want that?
Yes. It's gonna be my ultimate cherry on the top of the cake I've been eating. Because I'm going to win. I will make sure I win.
Is that right?
Yes.
You think you're deserving of the best award?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Well, considering I could have been eating my supper in all the 40-minute times I come here. On Friday football. I deserve it. Case made.
Why you have to be that big?
I'm just saying, bro. I earned it this year. I earned it. No if, ands, or but. I earned my award this year.
Channel, Majuerta. What other polls will there be?
I haven't thought of those yet. I'll think of them over the weekend.
Fair enough.
Channel, Majuerta. I want to be funniest viewer.
Nah. Hey, I'm the one making the awards here.
Fair enough. I can't say much since it's your award show.
We'll also have Best of the Best award for best. I'll think of something.
What if you do best viewer, then you'll have everybody fighting for their voting for themselves.
Do what?
You have best viewer, then everybody's gonna be voting for themselves.
Channel, Majorita. If I'm not, I'll be the one who names you best pedo bear.
Really?
Apparently. Can't lean back in the chairs.
Yeah. They're hard to... They're heavy.
You don't have to be going all the way over.
You would do that.
At least you're censored on your show. Your crotch is all in the area, but your little logo right there covers it.
Wow. I don't know. I'll probably have some sort of stuff to think about. Who knows?
Best TV show named
Channel,
Dr. Who.
Majorita, J Gone Wild. Censor bars everywhere.
Your logo acted as the censor bar.
Lovely.
Well, you lean back and your crotch is all up in the camera, man. Come on. See? The covers
Channel,
like right there.
Majorita. That whore his hat. $K is naturally blocking.
Everything looks weird upside down.
You're censored or your penis is naturally blocking.
Huh?
You're censored or your penis is naturally blocking. When are they gonna start kicking us out?
Well, it's supposed to close at 1 a.m. tonight.
Looks like they're not closed now.
Huh?
Looks like they're about to close now.
Well, they always put the chairs
Yeah.
up at this time.
Hell, I'd come down here at 7 and half chair's been up.
Yeah. But there's no Aggie
Channel,
gamer anymore, so...
Majorita. Jay, where is Cupcake?
Interesting question.
She is... Well, I said she's welcome to come over because she has to do some stuff at like 9, from 8 to 9, and she probably went home.
It's only 9:19.
Who knows? I don't know. Stuff and shit.
That's the enthusiasm we all want.
Hey, she's already tired from work.
Is this the way you do it? It's like, stuff and shit.
Texting her as I do that live on air.
Channel, Majorita. Has she forgiven you for your indiscretion last week?
Yes, she has actually forgiven me for me fucking up last week.
Yeah, it's like you slept with another woman.
What?
Like,
Because I don't sleep with another woman. It's probably the worst thing I've done.
I know, it's forgivable. But you're acting like you just straight up had sex with another woman in front of me. Sorry it took bitches to HEB to have sex in front of you while you worked. So yes, she free. That's cool.
Yes. She does.
Channel, Majorita, J, is quick and easy.
No, it isn't okay. Just no.
Once it is, then it is easy. That's the answer you usually get.
Y'all are weird. I just want to let you know that all of you are weird.
Makes your show more interesting.
True.
Channel, Majorita. Well, if you got away with it, it mustn't be that hard.
You're a pimp, man. Just say it. I'm a pimp.
You're lucky you live where you are, so I will beat your ass.
We'll get you a little suede hat. Like, I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp named Jay. You gotta say the whole thing. Pimp named Jay.
My name is a pimp named Jay. Yes. You have to say the whole thing and yes all the time.
Not Jay. A pimp named Jay.
Channel, Majorda. Oh no. Angry black guy in Texas. Who would have guessed?
Dickhole.
There's no angry black people in Texas.
Not at all. That's like not possible.
So Jay,
Yes.
if you had to live anywhere in the Midwest, where would you live?
Midwest? South Dakota.
Any particular
Channel,
reason?
No.
Majorda. You ain't no a pimp named Slickback.
You ain't no pimp named Slickback.
My name is a pimp named Slickback. Yes, you have to say the whole thing yes every time.
I'm just gonna do that. Oh, new season, new episodes. That'll all do. The old ones.
Channel,
I don't know.
Majorda.
You start watching them.
Neither can you pull off a nigga in a purple suit.
No.
We can get you a chalice. A little big goblet. You know Spencer
Channel,
like those pimp
Majorda.
goblets.
Unless you're trying to be Barney, tongue sticking out.
No, I don't want to be Indian. No.
When it gets cold, you can just wear your purple pants and you have that purple coat.
I don't know where it is actually.
That's a shame.
I know. It is actually a shame. I don't know where the hell I put it. Because I know I was wearing it when I was driving home. I just don't know where exactly it went.
Mall.
Wait, I know where it is.
Alright, mystery solved.
Sitting over at home, covered up in a bunch of other coats.
Good job. So you just need some purple pants and you'd be
How about we don't do that and say we never did?
You don't want to be a
Channel,
separate pimp?
Majorda. Why didn't you cover the masquerade ball?
Because I wasn't there. There was no point in me covering it.
Okay.
Masquerade ball is the type of dance that we have for Stephens because...
Right. I know what a masquerade is. Y'all had a masquerade ball?
Yes.
Fair enough. When did this happen?
A few weeks ago. Actually, last week, 2 weeks ago? Whenever the second was.
Channel, Majorda. You should have been there.
Shoot it, man.
I don't know about that. Last week. Last Sunday.
You and Katie could have got masked and danced.
She doesn't dance.
Channel,
I just
Majorda.
dance
I
like
was
a
nearly
weirdo.
certain Sean was a sepia.
I'm apparently only a satellite member because of Jay.
Yeah, because you don't pay dues.
What do I do? I'd have to be free for one of those meetings, actually, I guess. To
Channel,
apply to pay
Majorda.
You can actually play
WTF, I've seen you
dues
at the
online.
meetings.
Fair enough.
What?
I have not. I haven't been to the meetings. If I have, I was unaware of it. And Jay didn't tell me it was a meeting.
What? Are we fucking with time right now? What?
No?
Space and time and shit?
Maybe I have multiple versions of myself. I'm a clone. And I don't know I'm a clone.
I don't know if we can handle any more of you.
Maybe there's one that goes to the 7 meetings up there, say, one who comes here. and one who works.
I obviously don't see the one that comes to the meetings.
I don't know.
Channel, Majorda. I thought you had been to one before. Do you sharpen swords?
Well,
no.
I have swords and I've sharpened them at home on a whetstone, but not publicly, no.
Who the hell are you thinking of, Tomas? I don't know what the fuck he's thinking of. Anyway, as we continue live here, it's been, what was it, Tuesday, Wednesday night? It was very cold. So I slept in,
Channel,
the living room.
Majorda. KKNBM, I guess I mistook you for someone else.
Now I'm gonna meet my clone. Another guy looking around, acting like me. This will not stand. It's only one of these.
I hope so. World can't handle another you.
Channel, Majorda. A few years ago, someone who resembles you showed up and offered to sharpen people's swords for them. Channel, Majorda. In a dark green windbreaker.
I don't even think I've ever owned a windbreaker. I've always worn a hoodie.
Yeah. Look into the light.
So at least I know who to look for. Somebody in a green windbreaker with a sharpened sword. We'll settle our differences
Channel,
on the battlefield.
Will hopefully be back later.
You're losing your audience, man.
Channel, Mappy, hugs for Jay. Smiley face. Channel, Majorda. All that was missing was him offering us candy and asking us to enter his shady looking van. Channel, Mappy, bye for Neon. Mappy left channel.
Anyway, as we continue live here on
jjlunfiltered.
I was trying to burp.
Good job.
It didn't work. Hey, shut up.
Thought you hit an aneurysm there. That's Khloe Kardashian. I don't know what the hell she's
Are they dead yet?
No, they're actually procreating.
God.
There's more of them now than there ever was.
Oh God, there's a swarm of
And then
Kardashians.
there was one. You are too, but I'm the only one chatting.
I don't know. Weird stuff. Let's take a look at what's on the U.S. home front.
Channel, Majorda. Kevin is too busy fapping.
Too busy fapping. Okay. Fap.
Alright, it's 9:30, so I'm guessing now Katie's on.
Channel, Majorda.
Probably not. I sent her.
You know what POV porn is?
What POV porn is. What's POV stand for?
Point of view.
There you go.
Y'all scare me. Y'all scare me.
You know what hentai is?
Yes, I know what hentai is.
Channel, Majorda. I know Google Glass was gonna revolutionize it, but it looks like the Oculus Rift is going to do that instead.
Well, Google glasses like ban porn from their glasses.
Those $1,600 glasses.
They give you the same internet freedom as Australia. It's America.
Rocket, mate.
It's America.
America? Candy Crush Maker looks beyond.
Channel,
Mega hit.
A Japanese tech demo did a simulated hand job from a CGI chick.
There you go.
Good Lord. Gamers line up by the thousands for the PlayStation 4 launch.
Channel, Majorda. The future is now. Channel, SHRAN2009. Well, this show got interesting.
Finally.
You saw fapping there, Kevin?
Well, we started finally entertaining him by telling him that
Channel,
feature is going to be...
Magurta. I knew Kevin was fapping.
Yeah. The feature is going to be simulated sex.
Channel, Magurta. This is what gets the viewers.
This is what gets you sex sales, man.
I guess so. Kissing your sex.
That's why your season finale next year should be a live sex show.
No! What is wrong with you?
I'm trying to get your viewership up, man. I'm trying to get you to YouTube live status.
I already have YouTube live status.
Legitimate YouTube live status. We get like 100 subscribers.
Wow.
You do that, I'm guaranteed you'll have
Channel,
100 subscribers.
Magurta. Kevin, if you want the link, go to Reddit. Was posted a few days ago on /r/videos.
Videos domain.
The late fall show outside of Best Buy in Elkridge, Maryland wasn't all that was keeping George Neelam's awake late Thursday. I've been a PS dude since the first PS.
I've heard that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people last night were saying that too. A lot of PlayStation loyalists.
He had about 100 hours
Your mama? About 100 were your mama.
What in the fuck is wrong with you?
Multiple things. But continue on.
Channel, Magurta. Jay, do you do Korean?
Karaoke?
No. Unless, of course, you count, like, the singing part of Guitar Hero. Not Guitar Hero, Rock Band.
Guitar Hero's little brother.
A little more successful, brother.
Well, just like Eli and Peyton Manning. You know who it is,
Yes, they're people who play football. For the NFL.
Alright, I was gonna go NFL or college.
That is karaoke.
What is on the KTX right now?
I don't know. See what's over there.
Vaginas.
Vaginas. Dealing works to sell/revitalize downtown Bryan Ice House.
Still haven't been there.
What?
I still haven't been there.
Isn't that one that's at the end of downtown? Well, north end of downtown?
I think so. It used to be that used to be the Coke manufacturing company. That's where they used to bottle the Cokes locally. Or we ship them out.
Oh, that's sexy.
Who was the player arrested?
Huh?
That one.
Let's see. Texas A&M women's basketball player has been suspended from the team after turning herself into police for an assault charge. 21-year-old sophomore Rachel Mitchell turned herself in Wednesday and is out of jail on a $4,000 bond. Police say it stems from an incident in October at an apartment complex in the 300 block of Marion Pugh Drive in College Station. The woman told police Mitchell punched her in the face because she was in a taxi that temporarily parked in Mitchell's designated parking space. No word yet on how long her suspension from the team may last.
To answer your question, yes. Olsen is still on at A&M.
Does Texas A&M still have an Olympic swimmer? Do we?
Yes, that's what I was saying to answer his question. Yes. But
Who has that?
Brie Olsen.
Oh.
She won a couple medals. And she's getting ready for the next Summer Olympics.
To calm Sean's tits, let's go to kxtv.com.
Sure. I'm not sure how updated it's going to be. News.
Channel, Magurta. I like how Sean knows that and Jay doesn't. Black people don't swim. Tongue sticking out.
Just thought I'd let you know that.
Texas Workforce Commission is helping veterans get jobs.
Oh boy.
World Fest this weekend up Wolfman.
Whoop whoop.
Got it.
What?
That one right there.
That one?
Click it.
I can't. The links aren't clickable. Fix your site.
Well, maybe.
Hold on.
Actually, click it.
What?
No, wait for it to pop over there. One more to go. Get ready.
Oh, it has to be over here?
Maybe. Burn. We suck.
Fix your site.
I don't even have the access to this damn thing.
There we go. PlayStation 4 causes lots of something around the Brazos Valley. Lots of hype around the Brazos Valley. As I continue to link.
What if they use any of my video I shot last night?
Looks like they use no video.
They're getting there. Calm your tits.
I'm not the one who makes the site.
You know what?
Why are you looking at my Facebook?
Because I'm gonna ask not search on it.
Nope.
Oh, you can calm your ass out.
Channel, Majorda, show us what you're doing.
No.
Trying to get
As soon as I can get KAG's TV.
He's trying to look up CAG.
You're a CAG.
Your mom's a CAG.
Yeah. It may not be worth showing. No. Anyway, I was going to the KAG's Facebook page to see if they posted the PlayStation 4 stuff so I could see if they used my video, which...
CAG's on Facebook.
They did not.
Living here, working here.
Post yet. Oh, there's all Pat.
Fuck you! You dick-nosed motherfucker.
So yeah.
Proud of yourself?
You're an asshole to me, so it's an asshole to you, so yes.
You've been more an asshole to me tonight than I have to you. Of course, that's every night.
A stronger man will turn his cheek.
There,
Yeah.
I turned my cheek.
Means you're not supposed to fight back. You're supposed to let me fight you. Then feel bad about myself because I fought you. I'm supposed to be an asshole to you, then feel bad about it because you were an asshole to me. That's what
Then you usually don't feel bad for being an asshole.
But I'm just
That's
telling
the thing.
I'm just telling you that's how it's supposed to happen. I got a Candy Crush request.
God, we're addicted to that game. At least I am.
I'm alright with it.
Huh?
I'm alright with it.
I'm 140 some odd levels now.
I just play it on my phone to kill time.
It's a time killer. Kind of like half the games on Facebook.
Channel, Majorda. Jay should wear some pasties.
You want to wear pasties?
How about I don't wear pasties and say I'll never wear pasties?
You should go all Rick Ross and just like tattoo your whole upper body and just be shirtless all the time. Or have it buttoned open. A shirt that's buttoned open. And so people can see your whole
Majorda. It gets things going in the bedroom. Channel, Majorda. Cupcake would be pleased.
On the plus side, you have 20 minutes before the show ends.
Channel, Majorda. It's better with the metal ones. Get some sparks flying.
You get the one with those tassels every year. But it's gonna take some talent because then at first they'll be going in opposite directions. You gotta get it where you can sink it.
You're horrible people.
The glittery ones with the...
I'm gonna kill you. What we do beyond the public is our own concern.
Channel, Majorda. Soon IDS here new.
What do you say?
I have no
I don't know what that fuck is. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Channel, Majorda. Whoops. Sean is a genius. Hens weren't aligned LOL.
See? I'm trying to help you out, bro.
I'm fine. Y'all scare me sometimes.
Channel, Majorda. Sean install LOL tonight.
Well, I'll do what I can. I gotta go edit Pixel Guy stuff as it is.
He's gotta go make
Channel,
us...
Majorda. We'll do some J fails at LOL tomorrow.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm gonna be at Renfest tomorrow and at work. We all have to post some videos.
Huh?
Y'all have to post some videos if y'all do. And on the plus side, I don't have to go home and watch this on YouTube
Channel,
later because I was able to.
Majorda. Damn you. I'm jealous.
You live in South Texas,
I'm also, well, half a favor and half the only weekend I could go before it runs out, so.
A favor?
Yeah. Jess, who does Pixel Guys and works with me, has friends on there. So I have a 2-ticket pass from work, and it's either I get it, and we have 3 weekends left. So it's either this weekend or next, and so I figured it gives me a reason to go. So we're going tomorrow. We're going down there. She's gonna go see her friends. I'm gonna go do my own thing, and then we're gonna come back and have to work.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
Over at the Texas Renaissance Festival.
Because I missed last year. I didn't get to go last year.
I haven't been to the Renaissance Festival
Channel,
in a long
Majorda.
time.
Do you guys script the Pixel Guys?
Actually, I think the 2 I'm going to go edit are completely unscripted. Jay does an ad-libbed desktop, and we introduce Charlie, our new guy, in a non-scripted full show because I don't even think we fully knew
Channel,
what we were going to talk about.
Majorda. Yeah.
Wait till you see it first, then you can go yay.
Before you yay, just watch the show. And if you agree with all of that, then you can still yay, but, you know.
We're expanding the Pixel Guys.
Channel, Majorda. How could you replace DJ CJ?
Well,
because he replaced his own ass.
We're testing. We're expanding. We're giving all sorts of people a shot. So he claims he's coming back. So he's not really replaced. He's not really replaced. He's just not there. He's just not showing up for the next couple episodes.
Channel, Majorda. I like him. Jay should have given him 2 hand jobs and a pack of Slim Jims to keep him around.
How about I do none of that?
Oh, it's so close to the show. I'm gonna text him that right now.
Huh?
Who was it close to the show? I'd text him that right now. Like, our fans are saying that Jay should have gave you 2 hand jobs and a pack of Slim Jims, so you keep doing the Pixel Guys. I'll text it to him afterwards. If he's still there when I swing by to go edit stuff, I'll tell him in person.
Sick human beings. We have a, let's see.
Bart suggested since we're expanding that we should change the name so it's not like the Pixel Guys, it be like the Pixel. He suggested Nation, but I think that's already taken. Pixel Nation, like Pixelation.
The Pixels?
You gotta grab people's attention, man. We'll look into it.
We'll work on it.
We can call ourselves 2 hand jobs and Max Slim Jims.
Yes, because that'll work very well.
We get viewership.
You're watching two hand jobs and a pack of Slim Jims. That sounds creepy.
That's what should be on our Facebook
channel. Majorda. Should we end the show and jump into games? Also, Jay, how many games do you have unuploaded?
I still have to upload like 3 more games, and they're like 17, 18 gigs. What? We have T1 fiber internet.
My face is 17
Hey,
gigs.
hey, fuck you.
As I said, an insult to myself. Way to just kick me while I'm down. Thanks.
Kapow! I took it and threw it on the ground.
You have 3 notifications from the Facebooks.
I know. They're there. Doing shit. Katie just got home, by the way.
Yay! She poked you 31 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Or Cat. One of the two.
One of them. Powered by KAGS.
Channel.
Working here, living
How do
here.
3 40-minute games take up so much space?
Because they're uncompressed high definition.
Well, stop that shit.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm not online.
Nah.
I think I was online 2 hours ago.
Duh, your mobile. Duh. Duh.
How does that even make sense?
You think anything I do makes sense?
No, I'm saying how does that make sense to Facebook?
I don't know.
Channel. Majorda. Why not render them after each recording?
I try to. It takes a good 30 minutes for it to actually render. And that's if, it doesn't. Yeah. One of my things for school landed on there. I was trying to put it on my actual YouTube account that I have for class, but it didn't end that well. So yeah.
46 minutes and 47 minutes. 2 hours, 47 minutes.
We have pushed the 2 hour 47 minute mark.
Majorda. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Channel. Majorda. What was that one presentation video about?
It was for class.
Credibility.
Yeah. I don't. It should have gone on to the other. Anyway.
Faces. Faces. What's the same faces, man? Like clay faces. Black face.
Weird.
White face. J face.
Having fun there?
You're the one who's making it fun.
Wow.
J faced.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have enjoyed this very long show. I think this is the longest show we've actually had since we turned into J Jones Live Fridays.
Channel. Majorda. J.
What? Next week is
Channel.
the bet.
Majorda. Do the African smile. Laughing face.
Like
Channel. Majorda.
Like you're trying to do a
LOL.
British accent. A little deeper, man. There you go.
Glad y'all got a laugh out of that. Anyway, next week is the Best and Rest Awards, the season finale of J Jones Live Fridays.
I will win. It's gonna happen.
Sean claims he will win.
It's gonna happen.
Channel. Majorda. Okay, now you can end it.
Thanks, asshole.
Channel. Majorda. I permit you.
You don't permit me to do shit. I do whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, so next week.
You have my permission to end the show.
Channel. Majorda. Sean gets votes for best tits.
Sweet. I got a solid A going over here, man.
A? That's what you want to call it. Anyway, we will see you live next week on the season finale of J Jones Live Fridays, where the best of the best awards will be announced, claimed, and awarded.
You have to do the co-host one from 7 to 7:40.
Channel, Majorda.
I'm going to do it at the
J-Vets
end.
votes for best victim.
Damn.
Wow.
I guess that means I have to find out that night.
Anyway, we will see you next week. Until then, good night and good luck.